Cody Rhodes was on The Ringer, which is a show with Bill Simmons, and he was talking about AEW, asked about AEW, like he is a lot of times. He says, and I quote, "There's clearly bad blood, but there's also clearly a respect and love." The way I kind of see it is, if I felt disrespected ever at WWE, that's one thing. That's the Yankees. That's the flagship of it all. I was number one on a sheet, maybe. But feeling disrespected at something I built with my friends, I wouldn't stand for it. Rhodes then stated he felt blessed to have his wife Brandy at his side during that time. The pair both had on-screen and exclusive executive roles in the company prior to their departure. He also says, and I quote, "It was one of those okay, this is typed wrong, but it says, it was one of those where it was like, fuck it. I did way more here than you think, and if you're gonna find out the moment and you're gonna find
You're
out
gonna find
the
out the
moment I'm
moment
out
I
the door."
leave.
Yeah. With what I was doing with American Nightmare as a bad guy, good guy, as something in between, we're sitting on something magic. And if I'm not going to do it in the house that I literally with Matt, Nick, and Kenny built, then buddy, I'm going elsewhere. It's interesting because we still don't know the exact reason why Cody left. And we've talked about this many times. Tony hasn't said it. Cody hasn't said it. AW's never really been disrespectful to Cody. Cody's never really been too disrespectful to AEW, but this is getting a little closer to that. And I feel like, seeing things from Brandy lately, it feels like she kind of wants it all out there, but Cody won't do
Yeah.
it. We're eventually going to
Right.
find out, but maybe we're getting closer to finding out. But it's still going to be a ways down the road, I think. We all have our suspicions and our theories, but we don't really know.
Yeah, and I agree with Majin's comment here. Let me pop it up real quick. They weren't though. The shit Cody came up with was the drizzling shits. Okay, that wasn't what I was meaning. This was. I have a feeling it has to do with Brandy.
I think maybe some, but I don't think that was the main reason because
Right.
she had a
Right.
contract too. She had a contract offer too. So it
She
wasn't that.
did. Yeah.
Maybe they didn't want to use her on TV more, but WWE also wasn't interested either. That's why she's doing her own thing. I think the company was changing. Tony was viewing, putting more time and attention to Punk and Danielson. That probably
Mm-hmm.
rubbed Cody the wrong way. And I think when Cody hopped on board to AEW, he figured eventually he'd become the booker.
Yeah.
And once he got his feet wet in the company, he realized, oh, Tony's not going anywhere. He's going to be the day-to-day booker. So I think
Yep.
that's got a lot
Yep.
to do with it, booking control and power.